Okay.
Assalamualaikum. We are from LPE 2301 Academic Interaction and Presentation. My name is Swad Ahmed Yasin with metric number 204529.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Yunus bin Shamsul Bahari and my meeting number is 204686.
My name is Nureza Timothy Mama Izzat and my matrix number is 200698. And today we'll be presenting about the pros and cons of open distance learning, or known as ODL. So open distance learning, or ODL, is a mode of delivering an education instruction, often to an individual basis, which students are unable to physically present in the traditional classroom. So I will pass the presentation to the first presenter.
Okay,
Hi.
so you?
Who's the first? Yunus?
Sorry, you first, is it?
Okay, I will conclude, no problem.
No problem.
You carry on.
Okay, so our first point is for ODL, for open distance learning, is it is flexible. The supporting point is that students get to choose any studying environment, so they are not confined to one specific place. For example, in university, we have preset what we call halls where we learn and lecture rooms. But with open distance learning, we can study from anywhere, virtually anywhere, as long as we have an internet connection. The next supporting detail is that, oh, sorry. Yeah, so the supporting detail is that we can study and listen to lectures from places like our bedroom, cafes, and we can also listen to recorded lectures. So our next supporting point is that we get to arrange our own schedule. So our schedule can be arranged based on our availability. So if we're not available at the time, we can schedule another time to listen to the recorded lecture or to maybe take a test or an exam through online methods. So I will now pass it to our second presenter for our second main point.
Hello. Actually, at first we knew the topic is open distance learning. ODL is a new arm. So today I'm going to talk about that. ODL is a new arm, open distance learning. It means we are not learning from our education institutes. We are learning from our home by online. In the education institutes, students may not be able to attend physically the classes. Traditionally, this usually involves the correspondence course, where the students don't need to attend their class physically because they can do their class online. They can learn everything from online by that same professors, same doctors. This learning is a new kinds of new arm. So I would like to say, if this is the trend, what is going on in 2020, in 2020, the pandemic of coronavirus, COVID-19, the majority institutes of the world moved on online. So it means we are moving on the pandemic situation. But exactly when someone is not available to go to their institutions and go to somewhere, so that time it is not highly recommended for him to go there. So that time he can always manage their classes by open distance learning, like ODL in online classes. It is too costly, but it has a requirements. It has some requirements also. The open distance learning is costly because you need to have a device, and somehow we can talk that it is also not too much costly. You need to have a great device. You need to arrange a strong and powerful internet so that you can make the communication with the institute at any time. Yeah. And if I want to say that the supporting to arrange the schedule, supporting role, that when you are going to have the classes online, you need to arrange a supporting schedule like that. You need to arrange the schedule when everyone can arrange. And this can be going out with point B, if I would like to say that no spending time for the projects, too focused on the theoretical knowledges, and somehow it can also be harmful because some of the students also can pay their low attention. Schedule is arranged based on the ability. Assignments projects only can done by online, but this time the students who want to do that, they need to be too much honest, because the assignments and the test exams, everything they need to do by their online. Too much technical distractions, and those who want to join this ODL, he needs to be too much I would like to say he needs to be too much attracted to the online sex and like online sectors, like online mobs, how to do that. But the source, I would like to mention the sources of these classes. The sources should be internet and articles. And the main point, what my previous presenter also told, I'm just revising that the flexibility, cost saving, these are the one of the main things. So now the ODL is going to be a trend all over the world, because the in any kinds of situation, the student cannot move to the class, or anytime the students cannot go anywhere with the virtual class. They can do the virtual classes, they can do the online classes by the ODL, because ODL gives the chance to for everyone, that everyone is in the same position. There are, just suppose there are a child with special need. He is not allowed to go the school, or he is not allowed to go to the institution at once. So I'd like to say he also can join by the ODL, by virtual classes, by online classes. So this is going to be the great chance for everyone and to join this. And nowadays in the world, a huge number of people are using this, and they are doing their part with the virtually. So ODL is like new trend of the world, and the majority institutions of the world, they are using this sector. So I'd like to say this is going to be a nice sector for me. What about you?
Okay. So with every advantages, here comes a disadvantage. So ODL will also cause limitations and distractions to both lecturers and students. Okay, firstly, why does ODL causes limitations and distractions? ODL will need less face-to-face interaction for everyone. This will cause the conversations between peers and also lecturers become less effective. When the communication is ineffective, the students tend to unable to deliver the expected task, which somehow will will affect the grades. Furthermore, when there is less face-to-face interaction, students will start to lose their attention and allowing distractions to enter. So when this happen, I'm sorry, other than that, when there is limitations in practical activities, this will inhibit the students' ability to understand the subject thoroughly, especially in subjects that require a lot of hands-on curriculum. And for example, for engineering students, where they need to have a lot of laboratory sessions in order to understand the mechanisms on how to work it properly. So these are some advantages and disadvantages from us. We shall come to the conclusion.
Okay, so at last we are going to our conclusion. So I would like to say that everything has some advantages and also disadvantages, but in that case, online learning is nowadays a really very good trend, and we are here to discuss about ODL. And now we come to our conclusion that ODL is a great source, but it has also some disadvantages, like the online labs. We cannot do the face-to-face online labs. Sorry, the face-to-face labs. We cannot do physically. We cannot understand physically theoretical matters. It matters, but actually this is going to be their trend. So ODL, this online distance learning, is really like a good method for me, and I think it's for also our team. Open distance learning is a new norm nowadays, so I think we guys should move on this, and we should know how to improve this side, how to decrease the disadvantages of this side. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.